Okay then. Well, hello, cyberspace. Good day. Uh, my name is Ian Aftiker, and I am a attempting writer of horror and science fiction. Um, well, this is my first blog, whatever post, and I'm kind of doing this completely without experience or having any idea how to do this, but I've seen Willem do it often enough, I've seen Lehman do it often enough, Mike Davis has done it often enough, so why not? So, um, I guess this is really just going to be a daily journal, I guess, nothing really all that special. Um, and just kind of talking about whatever it is that really comes to my mind, which is to say can be very random or go to some very dark and dim places. So, uh, so, doing this before I go to, paying work, as loathing as I want to go when a man has to make money, especially if you're a starving college kid, I guess, who's you know really aspiring to starve for the rest of his life, I guess. I don't know. So, um, hmm, what I should talk about? No, I really don't know. It was very difficult for me to write a blog, because it's just a matter of not really, because it's a matter of not really just, you know, putting my life out there for anybody to read, but read or watch in this case. But it's going to be, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Ah, oh boy. Well, a reward came in a couple of days ago. It appears backwards on the on this screen here, I guess, but I'll figure it out. We'll see if it comes out right. Uh, but yeah, the reward came in. Got cover of page is all about Frankenstein, Peter Cushing's Frankenstein, rather. And let's see here. Oh yeah, Hellboy turns 20. Hellboy turns 20. I like Hellboy. Yep, he's good. I like him a lot. It's a shame that he's still dead. Really shouldn't be, but, you know, that's what makes him unique as a superhero, I guess. Oh, let's see here. What else is in this month's issue? Oh, Mike Mignola is in this edition. Okay. Let's see here. To VHS or not to VHS? What the devil? Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I'll read into that later, I guess. Lately I've been fixating on Thomas Ligotti, and I've been getting through his stuff, and, right now I'm in the process of reading a highly collectible the first Thomas Ligotti, collection called Songs of a Dead Dreamer. I'm about halfway through it now, and it's thoroughly enjoyable, which is really good considering I paid $150 for it. But if I told my parents, because they were like, well, what the hell? Why did you spend $150 on a book? I mean, I know it's a first edition and all that, and he's this big time author now, especially because of True Detective. God bless that show. And I was like, that really doesn't matter to me, because the biggest thing about it is that, well, he's reclusive. He really doesn't get out that much. He barely leaves Tampa, and he said in an interview one time on the TLO, on Thomas Ligotti Online, that that was published on the TLO, that that his daily routine consists of waking up, drinking coffee, of doing a couple of hours of copy editing, because apparently even he still has to have a proper job, and then he goes over to his mother's house and watches TV for the rest of the day after a long nap. So he never shows up. He never comes to conventions. He never appears to fans. And it was like, well, holy shit, it's a signed Thomas Ligotti. I mean, how can you really beat a find like that? $150, that's petty money for a treasure of that magnitude. So it was a very special find. I don't have it here with me right now, but I guess I'll show all you guys, whoever bothers to watch this, I guess. And I'll show you the signed Thomas Ligotti, the pride of my library, which is fledgling to say the least, but it's important. It's important to me. I mean, I don't know if it'll be important to you, but I guess we'll find out. I mean, Willem does this on a regular basis, and he gets nearly 100 views. That's perfectly fine with me. So, yeah, signed Thomas Ligotti. That's what I've been reading lately. I need to get back into Teatro Grotesco. That was a good collection. Don't like it as much as Songs of a Dead Dreamer so far, but I need to get back into it. I've also been getting back into the Throne of Bones. I got distracted with, I was halfway through it, and then I got distracted with reading Cthulhu's Reign, this fantastic anthology from Dale Schweitzer, as the editor Dale Schweitzer, who I had the privilege to meet in Providence, and really nice guy. He's just a good guy, real smart. It's hilarious. I mean, when you put together a hymnal of songs worshipping Cthulhu and the great old ones, well, I mean, you can't get much better than that. So, yeah. I have an anthology coming out. I'm rather being featured in an anthology that's coming out in a week now, called The Haunted Traveler. Haunted, H-A-U-N-T-E-D, and it's going to, and it's being released by Weasel Press, which is this non-profit based down in Houston, and they accepted one of my science fiction stories, which I was really quite proud of when I wrote it 2 semesters ago. Yeah, semester before last semester is when I wrote it and got it workshopped, and everybody loved it, even though it was super experimental. But anyways, The Haunted Traveler, non-profit Weasel Press. You can order it in a print or PDF format for free. Just contact Weasel of... God, I cannot remember how to spell his email address. It's weird. I know it's got WZL at the end, and it's Gmail. It's a Gmail account. But the full name is Systematic Weasel, and but it's spelled weird. It's spelled weird. So I need to. I'll look that up and I'll post that down in the description. However you do that, and yeah, anybody that bothers to that accidentally comes across this, check that out. I mean, it's 20 stories that you get for free. I mean, where's the disadvantage with that? You know, I've been trying to build a lot of buzz. I sent Justin Steele of the Arkham Digest, and this thing is scratchy. I sent Justin Steele of the Arkham Digest a review copy of it. Hopefully he'll get around to reading it quickly, and he'll blog about it on the Digest. And then I sent Matthew Carpenter, one of the contributors for the Lovecraft zine and a big-time Amazon critic, sent him a review copy as well in PDF format. And hopefully they'll put in a few good words for it. Maybe generate some more readers, some more potential income for Weasel and myself, I guess. Weasel's a good guy. I like him. He's coming up from Houston to for my commencement. At least I'm pretty sure he is. But you know, I don't really see a reason why he wouldn't. I mean, Houston is, as far as Texas is concerned, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Which, you know, here it's 4 hours, but you know, 4 hours for Texas is 30 minutes in Rhode Island or Massachusetts or something like, or some other tiny New England location. So, you know, I don't see why he wouldn't come. I mean, my entire family's going to be down here, and they'll get a chance to meet him, and it'll be a nice time. I'm kind of hoping that a couple of the other people that I've met at Necronomicon will show up also, like Jason Volek, the composer of The Unquiet Void. He's wooing the concept of making a trip down here to Texas and stopping by, which that'll be a very lovely treat. He's a nice guy. He's been through a lot, so he deserves a vacation, even if the place is freaking Texas. And then, you know, I'm also hoping that, you know, Starry says she won't be able to come, but I'm hoping that her plans will change. I hope Tommy will be able to come, Reber, Mike Davis of the Lovecraft zine, a couple of other people. You know, I've been sending out formal invitations to everybody. So yeah. Hopefully, some people will show up. But I think I'm going to wind it up here. I gotta start thinking about stupid work, and I guess I'll bye-bye.